Hi, my name is Kelly Boersma, and this is my Read Aloud lesson for ELED 450. Class, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. Thank you for giving me your attention. Today we're going to start our reading workshop. And yesterday we talked about how different characters have different feelings or different ideas in a text. And there's different words that you can use to describe the different characters. Today, we are going to compare and contrast 2 different characters in a book. As good readers, this is a skill we need to have. We need to be able to compare what the similarities are between 2 characters in a book, and we need to contrast and figure out what the differences are between 2 characters in a book. Are all of us in this classroom the same? No. What is one way that we're the same? What is one way that we're different? Today, we are going to compare and contrast a piglet and a fox. We will determine how the characters are the same in the story and how the characters are different, how the thoughts or ideas that they have are the same, and how the thoughts and ideas that they have are different. The book we're reading today is called My Lucky Day by Kiko Kaza. As we look at the cover, we see the words My Lucky Day, and we see a fox and a pig. As I'm looking at this cover, I'm kind of trying to formulate ideas for what's going to happen during the story, and I'm thinking that one of them is going to have a lucky day. But I need to try to figure out which one it is. Both of the characters are smiling, so the picture doesn't really give us away a whole lot of what's going to happen during the book. Well, let's open it up and look at some of the ways in which the pig and fox are alike and how the pig and fox are different. One day, a hungry fox was preparing to hunt for his dinner. As he polished his claws, he was startled by a knock at the door. "Hey, Rabbit!" someone yelled outside. "Are you home?" "Rabbit," thought Fox. "If there were any rabbits in here, I would have eaten them for breakfast." When the fox opened the door, there stood a delicious-looking piglet. "Oh, no!" screamed the piglet. "Oh, yes," cried the fox. "You've come to the right place." He grabbed the piglet and hauled him inside. Look at the look on the pig's face. Do you think he was surprised to see the fox on the other side of the door? Do you think the fox was surprised to see the piglet? At this point in the story, I'm trying to figure out which one's going to have the lucky day, and right now it's really looking like the fox is the one who's going to be lucky. "This must be my lucky day," said the fox shouted. "How often does dinner come knocking on the door?" The piglet kicked and squealed. "Let me go! Let me go!" "Sorry, pal," said the fox. "This isn't just any dinner. It's a pig roast, my favorite. Get in the roasting pan." It was useless to struggle. "All right," sighed the piglet, "I will, but there's just one thing." "What?" growled the fox. "Well, I'm a pig, you know. I'm filthy. Shouldn't you wash me first?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "He is filthy." So the fox got busy. He collected twigs, he made a fire, he carried the water, and finally he gave the piglet a nice bath. "You're a terrific scrubber," said the piglet. Wow, look at all the work that fox went through to make a bath for the pig. He made him a pretty nice bath, right? I want you to turn to a partner, and I want, at this point in the story, what do you think the fox is thinking? And what do you think the piglet is thinking? And how are they the same? And how are they different? I heard some good discussion. The fox is thinking that he's getting his meal ready, right? And the piglet is thinking, wow, I'm getting an amazing bath. Do you think he's scared? I bet he is. There, said the fox. Now you're the cleanest piglet in the county. You say still now. All right, sighed the piglet, I will, but what? Growled the fox. Well, I'm a very small piglet, you know. Shouldn't you fatten me up to get more meat? Just a thought, Mr. Fox. The fox said to himself. He is on the small side. So the fox got busy. He picked tomatoes, he made spaghetti, he baked cookies, and finally he gave the piglet a nice dinner. You're a terrific cook, said the piglet. Look at that. He got homemade spaghetti sauce, homemade cookies. That is a great meal. Has your mind changed at all about which character is lucky? Because right now, that pig, he seems pretty lucky. He's got a nice bath, like it's a nice meal. The fox has still got him there, so I'm not really sure which one it's going to be. There, said the fox, now you're the fattest piglet in the county, so get into the oven. All right, sighed the piglet, I will, but what, shouted the fox. Well, I'm a hard-working pig, you know. My meat is awfully tough. Shouldn't you massage me first to make a more tender roast? Just a thought, Mr. Fox. The fox said to himself. I do prefer tender meat. So the fox got busy. He pushed and he pulled, he squeezed and he pounded the piglet from head to toe. You give a terrific massage, said the piglet. But, the piglet continued, I've been working really hard lately. My back is awfully stiff. Could you push a bit harder, Mr. Fox? A little to the right, please. Yes, a little to the left. What do you think Mr. Fox is thinking at this point in the story? Turn to your partner and share what you think the fox is feeling. And share what you think the piglet's feeling. I heard some good discussion. I also think the fox is getting pretty upset and frustrated and exhausted after all of that work. And the piglet, he just seems to be protesting and trying to come up with a new thing for the fox to do. I bet he's enjoying his back massage, that's for sure. What do you think is going to happen to the fox? Let's turn the page and find out. Mr. Fox? Are you there? What do you think happened to him? I think he passed out, fell over, he was too tired. But Mr. Fox was no longer listening. He had passed out exhausted. He couldn't lift a finger, let alone a roasting pan. Poor Mr. Fox, sighed the piglet. He's had a busy day. Then the cleanest, fattest, and softest piglet in the county picked up the rest of his cookies and headed for home. What a bath! What a dinner! What a massage! Cried the piglet. This must be my lucky day. So who had the lucky day? The piglet. And is it different from what you thought in the beginning? It's much different than what I thought was going to happen. Let's see what happens next. When the piglet got home, he relaxed before a warm fire. Let's see, he wondered, looking at his address book. Who shall I visit next? And now he's going to Bear. So what do you think, piglets? Do you think Piglet showed up at Fox's house by mistake? No, he had it planned out, didn't he? He was looking for a good meal too, and he knew that Fox would do all of those things. He'd give him a bath, give him a nice meal, and give him a massage so that Fox could have a good meal, right? Well, during the story, each character had a different outlook on it. Piglet was going there to get all of his stuff, but Fox was planning to eat Piglet. So what was the fox thinking during the book? That he's preparing himself a good meal. And what was the piglet thinking? He was going to have a pretty good day. Do you think the fox had any idea of Piglet's plan? Don't think so. Good readers look for the similarities and differences between the characters in the books to help them understand the story. During this, I want us to take a minute to list some of the similarities between the characters. Now let's list some of the differences between the characters. During your independent reading, I want you to look at your story, and I want you to choose two characters, and I want you to compare and contrast them. I want you to have one way, I want you to compare them and come up with one way they're similar, contrast them and come up with one way that they are different, and write them down on a sheet of paper. We're going to share them with the rest of the class at the end.